Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So amidst me releasing the exclusive first look, I also remembered we currently have an Colosal event going on, and it looks like SocialPoint is going to be doing Colosal events for the different seasons where you are going to be able to breed any of the old generation mythic monsters. That means OG mythic monsters and cosmic mythic monsters. So let's see what it says. Colosal is back with mythic monsters taking the spotlights. So it looks like we are not going to be getting any more legendary mythic or Colosal events, but you never know. So Colosal is back. In this massive breeding event, you'll be able to get Season 1 original mythic monsters and Season 1 cosmic monsters, put two legendary monsters of the same element together. Oh look, attack day started. And in the breeding mountain and see what happens. If the result is a mythic monster, congrats. You discovered the right combo. If you get Mudflow instead, so if you get a Mudflow, nope. Wait, no, actually, yes, try the combination again because you're really close. So the cool thing is we don't really need to try ourselves. There's dedicated players that actually try. Shout out to all of them that try and are on Discord and are updating players on which monsters are available, which combos work, which monsters don't work. Aside from this, there's also an event going on, and this only lasts 24 hours. Now, here's the thing. We are so late into the day already that I feel a lot of time has passed. I think basically, we have like 14 hours left as of the time recording this video. By the time the next season comes out, that means Colosal is over. So you don't want to be breeding tomorrow. But with that being said, let's take a look at the OG Mythics. And let's also take a look at the Cosmic Monsters. And let's see which ones are worth going for. Alright, so OG Mythics. We have Cat UFO, this was the Golden Pass monster. We have Cyberal, this was the Team Race monster. We have Aromel, this was the $50 monster. We have Armor Claw, this was the free-to-play Legends Pass monster. We have Froma, also my monster. We have Froma, we have Zavi Pit, go for Zavi Pit, and we have Van Decken and Gaidago Season 2. So we have these monsters from the OG. Honestly, none of them are worth it in my personal opinion. You don't need any of the OG monsters. You don't even need Armor Claw. Sorry, Armor Claw. We don't need you anymore. So my number one advice is if there's a monster you really want, even if it's this guy right here, go for him. If it's something that'll make you happy, then get the monster. So if you really want Armor Claw, then go ahead and get him. He looks really cool. He's probably one of the best designs in the game, so go ahead and pick him up. But in terms of actually using the monster to progress and be competitive, you don't need any of these in my personal opinion. But then that leads us over to the Cosmic era, and I have a different opinion. There's a few monsters that actually are worth it. So first up we have Heist. This was a PvP monster. Then we have Slugazoid. Then we have Hardy. Then we have Bombeta. We have Ignis. We have Kodama. We have Thunderkong. And we have Vanoss 2099. And I think Black Feather was also a part of it. Rotten? Let's see. Rotten. He was from a maze. Was he Season 1 or Season 2? Aatrox, Daigal. I know Daigal Season 2. I gotta come back to that. But Black Feather, I really like him. He's interesting. He has a skill where he gives the enemy an extra turn, which means you can trigger your own anticipation. So it's very cool and unique. He's a monster I've been wanting to rank up. Now that the Cosmic era is essentially done and over with, I think I'm going to start investing in Black Feather just to have him, because he's someone I would like to have fully maxed out. Vanoss 2099, this is probably the first I can recommend. 100%, this used to be a $50 monster. I actually have them already thanks to the fact that SocialPoint actually sells a lot of cells whenever the monster shop comes out, but I don't think I got them there. They provided, when Vanoss came out, they provided a maze for players to get up to like 50 cells, and they recently did another maze, so a lot of players probably were able to get Vanoss completely free to play, which is pretty cool. But if you don't have him and you can breed him, he's still pretty good. He has a Pierce, right? He has the Pierce mechanic, he has a fire-based attack as well, metal-based attack, so some of these new... Because here's the way I think about it. Right now, you probably have a lot of Stardust, and you're like, what do I do with the Stardust? Well, you might as well invest in an old Cosmic monster. So you could invest in a Vanoss, maybe get him to rank 3, rank 4, and then you can use the Vanoss with the fire-based attack to kill these nature-corrupted monsters. So that could be a strategy. So, because he has the Pierce mechanic and he can attack and hit hard, that will take a lot of 60 damage, that could be useful. So Vanoss I could recommend. Thunderkong, he was our first ET resurrection monster from the Cosmic era, but it's such a bad monster, super weak, like 15 damage, 10 damage skills. Don't get him. Kodama, fell in popularity so much, you don't need to do Kodama, she does CDA. Ignis, you don't need. Bombeta, of course you can use Bombeta. This is probably the one I should be recommending over everyone. So yes, Bombeta, #1 choice. The fact that he has Megaton, he's always going to be usable up until a light Megaton monster gets released and then replaces Bombeta. Kind of how like Daedalus was usable for the whole Cosmic era, but then now we have Ollie who's Earth, so you don't really need Daedalus anymore. So Bombeta having Megatons, super useful. And once again, considering you have Stardust, what else are you going to Stardust in? You might as well invest in a Bombeta, get it to rank 150 or level 150, rank 5, that way it has higher stats. So Bombeta having Megatons, I would say definitely go for it. We have Hardy, Anticipation Monster. So Hardy's another one I could recommend because Hardy hits hard, just like his name implies. 3 strength on defense. He can be quite formidable. You got to be careful, especially since Unrelenting Assault is so powerful right now. But I also, looking into the future, I do think SocialPoint is going to start releasing more Anticipation monsters that are going to be able to counter the Unrelenting Assaults because it is so powerful and so deep into the meta right now. So I do think we're going to be getting stronger Anticipation Corrupted monsters. We might even get maybe a talent that gives you Anticipation. You never know, right? Everything's possible. So at the moment, right now, yes, I could recommend Hardy, but let me just caveat that by saying I do think we're going to be getting Anticipation Corrupted monsters that might make Hardy obsolete. Who knows, right? In the whole Cosmic era, we got Hardy and we got Chucklemuckle. Hardy's attacker, Chucklemuckle support. Eventually, we ended up getting Lord Platypus, who's more of a denier. So maybe Hardy doesn't get out of the meta for a while. But those are the top 3. Hardy, Bombeta, Vanoss, and I think at number 1, I would probably go ahead and pick Bombeta. After Bombeta, I would actually say Hardy over Vanoss. We already know we have a Pierce Corrupted monster getting released. So, yeah, that's my recommendation there. We have Slugazoid and Heist, and none of those are worth it. Slugazoid was not worth it even when he got released. Same for Heist. Wasn't a big fan of Heist. He's immune to Control. But, yeah, I never really liked him. But, yeah, once again, that is my recommended. And so, now let me show you guys some screenshots of the combos. So, go ahead and I'll talk for a little bit, but you guys take a screenshot on your phone or on your computer, wherever you're at. That way you can see the combos. So the first selection we have, oh, and all credit goes to Skill2Kill. I will put a link in the description below for their Discord if you want to join. So the first combination we have is Cat UFO, Armorclaw, Hardy, Kodama, Vanoss, Aruma, and Bombeta. And look, Hardy and Vanoss are highlighted. So yeah, go for those two. Bombeta, I don't know why he's not highlighted. Maybe he's not recommended. I would say still go for Bombeta though. So the important monsters to have are Jelotron and Pixie, are Ultra Ball and Vanoss, Gangster Vanoss, Clipium, and Lighterium. Alright, so that is one combination of one set of monsters. The next one up is Ignis, Morgs, Froma, and Zavipit. So again, I'll talk for a while so you guys can get the combination. No one there really worth it, as I already talked about. Alright, cool. The next combination up is Heist, Cyberow, Zavipit, and Rotten. Oh, so Rotten is part of the first gen. So Rotten is a revival monster. Actually, it's interesting. Rotten is used a lot on defense. If you've ever seen the top 100 data usage of the Corrupted era and the Cosmic era, Rotten on defense is popular. I never really understood, maybe because I never got him. But yeah, Heist, Cyberow, Zavipit are there. And last but not least, we have Black Feather, Thunderkong, and Van Decken. So all those combos are there as well. But with that being said, just to emphasize everything, Bombeta is my number 1 pick. After Bombeta, I would say Hardy is my number 2 pick. And last but definitely not least, Vanoss 2099 would be my 3rd pick as to who I can recommend. But on top of all that, do not forget that Season 1 of the Corrupted Era is ending, which means that tomorrow the team race will start, and tomorrow when that race starts, you better be ready. So your hatchery better not be clogged. If anything, you should start prepping some Fire Stars, because you know you're going to need to rank them up or extract their cells or whatever you need to do with them. So you better start cleaning that breeding tree and the breeding mountain, the breeding tree, and especially your hatchery so you can help your team out. And also gems. You don't want to waste all your gems on old generation monsters when we're getting a brand new corrupted Neurofunk monster. So that's important too, right? You can't blame SocialPoint and say, oh, SocialPoint made me waste my gems. No, because you can choose to breed or not breed. As you can see, I am not breeding. I don't care that I can get more cells for Vanoss and for Hardy and for Bombeta. Well, yeah, because my Bombeta is not 150. Vanoss is not even leveled up yet. So even though this event is going on, I decided I'm not going to participate in it. I'm going to stay for the race. I'm going to help my team out in the race because I'd rather have a rank 4, rank 3 corrupted monster than an old generation mythic. Especially when, before we know it, they'll be outclassed. So that's just my advice. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Let me know if the combo worked for you or didn't work for you. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.